Welcome to MTB Cooking. Today we share a recipe for a pumpkin loaf, a pumpkin cake or bread. It's a sweet one and a really delicious one. We use a pumpkin, it's a Hokkaido, and we just bake it for 35 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. We have some spices, some sugar, flour, baking powder, eggs and butter that we're also going to add to the cake. So let's start by melting some of this delicious Danish salted butter, a bit of time in the microwave at 80%. Here we have the pumpkin that has now baked for the 35 minutes in the oven, and it's actually ready now to be mashed. So we just weigh the pumpkin flesh. You can find all the ingredient measurements below the video. And with a fork it's possible to just mash the pumpkin into a puree. In a big bowl, add the sugar and the eggs and whisk these ingredients together so that they are nice and fluffy and light yellow. Afterwards, add in the melted butter that has cooled off a bit from heating up in the microwave. It's a really easy way to melt butter. Then add in the pumpkin puree that you made, and just by whisking it in, you're gonna be able to almost get a homogeneous mixture. But it's fine that there are some smaller pieces of pumpkin. Sift in the flour together with baking powder and a pinch of salt. And whisk it in just lightly before adding in the spices. So this is ground cloves, it's ground cinnamon, it's ground nutmeg and ground ginger powder. A really great mix. So it is a pumpkin pie spice. So what you want to do after having integrated the spices, you can oil a baking dish, and then add the parchment paper before adding in the batter for this cake. And the oven should be preheated to 360 degrees. And then you're gonna bake your cake for around 40 to 50 minutes, of course depending on how your oven heats or how shallow or deep your cake tin is. Just let the cake cool off before cutting it. We'll recommend you to leave it for 20 minutes or so. And then you can cut these beautiful loaves of a really dense and tasty pumpkin cake. As you can see, it's so spongy and not dry at all. It tastes just amazing, and it could even be eaten with a cream cheese frosting on top or on the side. That's up to you. Thanks for having watched this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.